Hi everyone, Renee here. If you're looking for a quick 8-minute ab workout on the rebounder, then you are in the right place. If you don't have a rebounder, no worries. You can do this on a bench or even the edge of your couch. You just want something that your feet can go over the edge. That's it. Easy as that. I'm gonna complete this workout on my rebounder because it's my favorite place to do abs. So let's get started with a quick warm up and then we're gonna get into the work. Okay, come to standing on your rebounder. If you don't have a rebounder, again, you can do this on the floor. Just take a soft bend of your knees. Feet are slightly wider than your hips and then just little spinal rotations. Flop your arms side to side. Just start to warm up through your spine, through your core. Little twists here. Find your breath. And then come back through center, soften your knees once again, and then just little twists through your upper body. Just ever so slightly. Again, just warming up through our spine and our core. Back through center, roll your shoulders back a couple times, and roll your shoulders forward. Okay, now we're gonna make our way down to the rebounder for a quick little warm up lying down. Okay, so you are gonna come onto your back. Shoulders will come to a hover. I'm starting with my feet on the edge of my trampoline. Arms go long down by your side, palms face down, and begin here pumping your arms. So think Pilates 100. You are going to find some bounce on the rebounder, which is a good thing. It's adding some of those stabilizing muscles, those tiny little muscles. So as we start to work here, I want you to think of breathing in through your nose and out through pursed lips, as if you're blowing through a straw. So think inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Yes. If you want to take this up a notch, bring your knees to 90. Knees are directly over your hips. Keep the bounce going. Maybe you lift your shoulders a little bit higher, but check in on your core. Think hip bones coming together, rib cage coming together, and everything pulling in. So no coning or pooching of your abs. If you need a little more, legs go straight to the ceiling. And then even more, they go on the diagonal. So just stay here for a few more breaths, just warming up through our core, finding some blood flow, some energy here. Gaze past your toes if they're on the diagonal. Just make sure that you have your chin off your chest. Inhale and exhale. Then bring your knees into your chest and pause for just a moment. And then roll up, and we're gonna get started here with the ab work portion of today's video. So before we get into that, like I said, I really want you to think of contracting everything in. So think hip bones come together, rib cage come together, and everything pulls down and in together, okay? And you'll have a neutral spine, so you don't wanna over tuck that you feel a pain in your back, just enough of a tuck that you feel the contraction here. Always watch for coning or doming of your abs, and I will give you levels. So if you find coning or doming, take it down a level, okay? So our first move, you're gonna come to the edge of your rebounder or your couch. You will come down onto your elbows, your forearms right here, elbows underneath your shoulders, spread your fingers wide, and then bring your legs up to tabletop. I like to point my toes, you could flex them. I think I need to scooch a little bit closer. And then you are going to slowly lower your legs down over the edge and then lift back up. If both legs moving together is a little too much for you today, just alternate taps of your toes. And every time you lift up is when you're gonna blow through your pursed lips to get your deepest core contraction. And by doing that kind of breath work, you are actually engaging those muscles without even trying, okay? So that is the first move. The second move, I'm just gonna show you the move so you know what's to come, because we're just gonna move through this. You have 8 minutes. Second move, leg raises. So you actually lie down on your rebounder or your couch. I like to hold on to the edge of my rebounder when I do this. Legs will go straight up to the ceiling, and then you'll lower to your low point, and then you'll lift up and a little lower body crunch. Just ever so slightly here, barely detectable, just enough to tighten up your core a little bit more. And remember, go to your low point without any pooching happening. And then our final move is two-sided. So you will come to one forearm to start here. Other hand will be behind your head, elbow wide. Make sure that you're not falling into your shoulders so you have nice length in your neck. Send your legs out on the diagonal, so a little pike of your hips here, and then you will just lift your legs up and lower, okay? If that's too much to lift both legs, just lift one and lower, just like that, and you're getting your core. We'll do one side then the other. Each move will be 1 minute. We'll repeat 2 times through, and that's it. So let me get our timer started, and then we'll get going. Okay, we have 6 seconds. Come onto your forearms, leg in tabletop. Here we go. Toes tap, lift up. Yes, nice. So think of really contracting on the way up. Think hips to rib cage here. Breathe out through pursed lips. Try to find some length in your neck. Chin off your chest. Beautiful work. You're here for a minute. I like starting with this move because it's just slow, controlled. And throughout this entire workout, make sure that you're moving with purpose, with intention. You can spread your fingers wide and press your forearms into the rebounder. Legs are coming just to hip height, so no closer to your chest, just coming to that 90 degrees and then tap back down. Nice work. 15 seconds. Beautiful. Yes. 10 seconds. Pull hips in, pull abs in, navel pulls up. 5 seconds. Last one, then we're going to come onto our backs. Come onto your back, legs straight to the ceiling, legs lower. And then you lift up, lower crunch. So you breathe in on the way down, breathe out on the way up. You're essentially breathing out on the hardest part of the move. That takes the most exertion. Nice. So think your toes are tapping one spot every single time directly to the ceiling. So you're not bringing your legs closer to your chest, they're just right over your hips, and then a little tuck. If you're feeling this too much in your hip flexors, you can always bring a slight bend to your knees. But remember, your hip flexor is going to feel it, it's going to work, and that's okay. Yes. 10 seconds. And then we're coming onto one forearm, onto one side. One more, just like that. Beautiful. Okay, make your way to one side. Opposite hand behind your head. You lift and lower. Okay, you're here for 1 minute. Nice. Crunching, feeling this on your side body here. Think your hips to rib cage on your top side of your body. I'm trying not to say left or right here in my videos. So in case you want to mirror me, if you've noticed, that has been my goal. I think it's a lot of you have said that you like to mirror my workouts. It's just easier for you to follow. 30 seconds. Breathe through those pursed lips here. And then we're going to take this on the other side, and then we'll take everything from the top. Yes. Nice work. Smile through this. You have 15 seconds right here. Feeling my top oblique. Woo! 8 seconds. Nice. Take one more, just like that. Okay, swivel around. Onto the other side. Here we go. Yes. Okay, so press your forearm into your rebounder. And you're just nice little V-ups here on one side. Breathe out through pursed lips. Little pup has decided to join us. Smile through this. Make sure that you are trying to relax the rest of your body as best you can. When we're working our core, it's really hard to relax any part of our bodies. Make sure that you are pulling in your entire ab region here, even though you're focused on your obliques. Breathe out on the way up. Yes, you have 15 seconds, and then we're taking this from the top. So right after this, we're making our way to our backside body on the edge of our rebounder so that our toes can tap. Smile. Yes. Last one. Okay, make your way to your back. Shoulders hover, forearms down, toes tap, lift up. Yes, just like that. Beautiful. Every time you lift up, think hips coming up to rib cage. That's where I want you to feel the motion, shoulders away from your ears, chin off your chest, but I want you to think more of lifting through your hips, your lower abs, rather than your legs moving. Remember, you can always alternate here if need be. Press your forearms down. Yes. Keep going here. You have 15 seconds. Pull hips and ribs together, nice and tight. There we go. Yes, 5 seconds. Blow out through pursed lips. That's it. Come onto your back. Legs straight, legs lower. And then lift, lower curl. Legs lower. Lift, lower curl. Yes. like to have this nice grip on my rebounder. I feel like it just gives me more support. Remember, only go to your low point with your legs. If you peek down and see that your abs are coning, then you're going too far down. You're going too low. So just check in with yourself. 25 seconds, and then make your way to one side, and we're gonna do our V-ups. Yes. Beautiful work. 15 seconds. Don't forget about your breath work. Cores coming together here. That's it. Okay, make your way to one side. Legs are piked, other hand behind your head. You lift and lower. Okay, now don't forget, with your abs, they're like any other muscles in our body, that we want to make sure that we're not working our abs every day. We want to make sure that we have a day between for our muscles to rest. So I would suggest working abs about 2 to 3 times a week. You could do this workout on non-consecutive days, and that would be perfect to start to build strength in your core. Breathe out as you lift your legs. So many people forget that our abs are just any other muscle group in our body, and we want to make sure that they're getting proper rest and proper work. So you want to make sure that you build the muscles during your workouts, but then you also need to, eat properly, supply your body with proper nutrients. Nutrition is so important in building a healthy body, inside and out. Last one. Now swivel your feet around. Other side, here we go. Yes, last minute right here. Core's on fire. Yes. Beautiful. I'm starting to slow down, which is good. That means you're getting to muscle fatigue, and that's what we need in order to build your muscle. In each set, you want to make sure that your muscle gets to a point where you could barely do anymore. Less than 30. Nice. Maybe you close your eyes. 20. Really crunching in right here. You should feel your muscles engage. Hips, rib cage coming together, shortening that space. There are 10 seconds. I'm getting shaky. 5 seconds. Keep going. Finish strong. 2 more seconds. And you're done. Now make your way to your backside body. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Rock from side to side, back and forth. Just find some spine stability here. Bring it back. Let your body know that you're safe. Open it up through your back body. Draw your knees in towards your chest a little bit tighter. And then let your knees open and close. Finding some hip mobility. And switch directions here. It's just a quick little cool down. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Hold on behind your knees and just alternating little kicks of your legs. This really helps to open up through your hip flexors, fronts of your thighs, backs of your thighs, your knees. And draw your knees in towards your chest. Slowly roll up to a seated position here. And let's just take a few calming breaths right here. Take a deep breath in and out. Repeat that again. Inhale and exhale. Take another deep breath in, arms sweep overhead. And exhale, arms sweep down. Thank you all for joining me today for this quick 8-minute ab workout. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you want more of these videos, maybe more muscle-specific videos. I'm here for it. Like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.